Hello everyone, today I'm in Amsterdam at the Amsterdam Central train station, and much like the name implies, this is the central part of Amsterdam, and this is a pretty busy train station, and I find this building rather interesting, and it actually is not as old as it looks. The train station was built in 1889 and it serves about 200,000 people every day. So it is a pretty busy train station, and this afternoon I'm just going to take a walk around the downtown part of Amsterdam and just point out as many of the buildings as I can. And it's a little bit of a overcast October day, and it's been raining on and off since I got here, and the forecast for the next week is actually pretty much the same, just rain on and off. And we're right next to the water here, this bay, and actually directly behind the train station is the Markermeer Bay and the North Sea. So you really have a lot of access to the water and boats. And here's some people just getting off of this boat taxi right here. And across this bay, another interesting building I like to point out, the church building in the center there, that is the Basilica St. Nicholas Church, and that was also built in the 1800s in 1887, and that is a Catholic church. And here is one of the many streetcars that they have just passing by directly in front of us. And this intersection here, it has a lot of train tracks in it, and these streetcars are pretty much going every which direction. And I'm just going to see if I can cross the street here. And while I'm waiting for these trains to pass, directly across the street is a rather interesting looking hotel that's called the Hotel Victoria. And just to give you an idea of how expensive this area is, that hotel is listed as a 4-star hotel, and overall it has pretty good customer reviews, and a room there for one night is $419. So this is a rather expensive area to be in. And as far as driving around this area, I wouldn't recommend it, not only for the traffic, but I really don't see anywhere where you would park your car. And if there are parking places, it's probably going to be rather expensive. And there's actually more people just on bicycles like these guys here, or just walking around, or even taking these trains. And I'm now just crossing the street. This is actually the dedicated bike lane that they have right here. And it looks to be a pretty busy day today in Amsterdam. A lot of pedestrians and tourists out and about. And I should also point out that while you're here, it's probably a good idea to bring extra change with you, because most of the restrooms, they charge about $1, even at the train station, and the McDonald's is pretty much the same. They basically will have someone just sitting in front of the restrooms to make sure everyone pays the $1 fee. And here's the first restaurant here on our tour here. This is a burger restaurant, and a cheeseburger with fries is about $14 there. And here's a currency exchange where you can trade your dollars for euros, though I find it actually easier just to go to the ATM. And here's a little casino. This one's called the Macau Casino, and looks like they have a lot of slot machines and games in there. And this looks like a souvenir shop. This is called the Amsterdam Experience. And it looks like a lot of the shirts in there say Amsterdam and I love Amsterdam. And here's another souvenir shop. This one's called the Bulldog Gotta Have It. And over to the right is a tours and tickets shop. And it looks like you could buy your tickets to go on sightseeing tours. And one sort of historic building that's showing up is that brick building across the street. That is listed as a former stock exchange building. I'm not sure if that's really historic or not. It was built in the late 1800s and it's currently being used as a conference and exhibition hall. And looks like they have some hotels in this area. This is called the Hotel Continental, and it's just the building up above the Vegan shop. And online it's listed as a 1-star hotel, and it's $94 for tonight. And looks to be a rather older building. And let me read some of the reviews. One person writes, "The rooms are very small. The shower has no door, no bathroom in the room. You have to go outside. There is a very bad smell that comes and goes. The staff were okay at best, and the stairs here are probably the worst I've seen in my life." So I take it there's no elevator, but that's just to give you an idea of what a very, very basic motel will cost. About $100, and $100 doesn't go very far here, but you would be very close to this French fry restaurant if you stayed here. And this is it's called voted #1 Holland fries, and a small fry here is looking like it's $4, and a large fry is $6.25. And I'm now just crossing this street in front of the former stock exchange building, and it looks like we're about 3 to 4 blocks from the red light district, and there should be a lot of restaurants and shops on the way. And one other thing that you see a lot in Amsterdam are bicycles and motorcycles, mopeds. And it could be, not only is the price of gas rather expensive here, it's about $8 a gallon, but also these streets are pretty narrow. And here's another restaurant. This one's called the Grasshopper and Americano Grill. And let me see if I can find a menu for the Grasshopper. And here it is. They got some salads. $18 for a Caesar salad, and a pasta bowl with Parmesan cheese is $19. And this looks like a rather interesting alleyway. They got here's some sex shops, and that looks to be rather self-explanatory. Sex accessories, and across from the sex shop is a kebab restaurant. And most of these kebab restaurants are pretty similar. They are basically a lamb-based meat with wrapped in a tortilla with lettuce and tomato and some salsa. And this looks like another sex shop. This is called Lucky Shots, and pretty much the same deal as the other one. And across the street is a Pimp Steak restaurant. And let me see if I can find a menu here for the Pimp Steak. A ribeye steak is $27. And some more businesses. Here's another sex shop here, followed by a New York pizza restaurant, and 2 slices of pizza and a soda are $10 there. And over to the left is a supermarket, and that looks to be a pretty small market. I see a lot of liquor in there, so it's probably mostly a liquor store. And here's a I Love Amsterdam souvenir store. And this restaurant is called Burger Fabrique. And here, a cheeseburger with fries is about $13. And this area seems to open up into a canal, little river area with looks like a lot of apartments and condos. The businesses are on the bottom and the apartments are on top. And this seems like a rather nice area. And there's some more shops here directly ahead. And I'm just going to check out this cheese shop really quick here. Here's some cubes of cheese called Old Amsterdam for $15 each. And they also have these giant blocks called bunker cheese. World War II aged bunker cheese. And those are just giant cubes of that. And they have slices of the same cheese for about $10 each. And this looks like the start of the red light district. And from what I read online is that during the day it's pretty slow here. You don't really see a lot of the girls or whatnot just hanging out. It's pretty quiet right now. And I guess I'd probably have to come back maybe later in the day. And that sign there says Live Sex Theater. But looks like they have all their curtains closed right now. And there does not look to be very much going on in the red light district. It's about 4:30 p.m. right now. So it is getting later in the day. And here's a bar. This one's called the Black Tiger Bar. And that looks pretty empty. And here's another kebab restaurant. And this looks like a gift store. It's called the Red Light Shop. And it looks like mostly sex or related accessories or whatnot. And here's another bar on the left. This one's called the Old Sailor Bar. It looks like there's more going on here. But we're just about to the end of the red light area. And here's a hotel. This is called the Royal Taste Hotel. And let me look this up online. According to their website, a room here for one night is about $197. And it's listed as a 1-star hotel. But though it's 1 star, it looks to be well kept. People seem to like the hotel overall, and it's rather expensive, but it's right next to all these brothels basically. And it looks like there's a few more of the brothels down this way. And another bar. This one's called the Red Light Bar, and they also have all their curtains closed this afternoon. I guess 4:30 in the afternoon is just too early for most of the working girls around here. And this is called Rooms for Rent, and that does not look like a hotel. It's probably rooms for rent by maybe the minute or hour, perhaps. And across the street is a sex palace with peep shows. And here's a bar. This one's called Cafe Remember, but it looks mostly like a bar though. Maybe they have some coffee drinks. And across the street is a theater, and that looks like a adult theater, Casa Razzo, and it looks like they have some sort of live dancing there. And here's another sex shop. This one's called Pure Lust, and that looks to be open this afternoon. And it looks like we're just about at the end of the red light district. I'm not seeing any more smut outlets. And I'm now about a half a mile from the red light district, and I'm just going to do some grocery shopping here just to see what the everyday grocery expenses are like. And this supermarket is called Dirk. Looks like these are lunch meats in each pack. You can see here. This is all in Dutch too. That looks like salami for $2 a pack. And here's some pastries. Those are 2 slices of cheesecake for $3.50. And here's some self-service bread. 99 cents for the one on the top. The one in the middle is $2.99. And here's one for $1.69. And some cheeses. And these look like smaller packs of cheese. 6 slices for $2.39. And that looks like cheddar cheese. A pack of 10 slices is $1. And here's some milk. The milk is sold in 1 liter containers for $1.19. And here's some more bread. These look like half loaves, and they're between 64 and 99 cents each. And I'm just going to see if I can find the meat section. It looks like the vegetables might be first. And here's some grapes. These packs are 500-gram packs, so that's about 1 pound for $1.50. And these plums are 99 cents per pound. So actually that's not too bad. And here's the meat section. And this pack of almost 2 pounds of chicken breasts are $9. And here's some packs of ground beef. And this looks to be about $3 per pound.